played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
We're still early in the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? Hold your breath. Okay.
Confident anti.
Smart stuff there.
What a clutch side switch there. Now's the time to capitalize.
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Player one needs to deal with this burnout. All right, what's coming next?
Okay.
Hits.
Great round. Nicely done.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Who gets baits out the attack and gets the punish count.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Super hard! Wait a minute!
Gotta be mindful of reach and jumpings at this rate. The drive impact is denied.
Nice block!
There's a wall splat. They can't keep experiencing burnout.
This is definitely not good for them at all!
Puts the armor to good use.
Ah, what's gonna happen?
Knockdown and player two drops them under half-life and closes the gap. Looking for a chance. The charge is forward.
Things are about to explode! I can feel it!
Player two, there's a drive impact.
What?
Down and out.
And they close it out! Good stuff!
Final round.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
This is it! Triumph or die! There will be no salty run back!
Not close enough for the impact squash.
I can't believe they blocked that!
Hit whip. They're wide open. They escape the corner. What are they gonna do? Put the brakes on the impact.
That was ridiculous defense!
He's to the left.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Ready for that drive impact. Player two needs to use their drive moves to have any Houdini low block. Player one is in a very good spot now.
Oh man, this could be all the difference!
A real test of nerve here.
Oh, let's go!
They gotta find something to work with it.
Oh, I can't believe that round! That was nuts!
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice! I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever!
Show the medium kid. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup. Hold your breath! Okay.
Spices things up by adding the super art to the combo.
Ooh, nicely done. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Takes a trip. Light lead opens up. Just out of range for that play. Hits it.
Nicely played around there.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
You got that right. Oh, the next round started. Player one had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge, but want to carry that momentum until the next round. Gotta be mindful of reach and jumping. Spend some meter to add super damage to the combo.
Oh, nice.
Pushes that off.
Oh, can they capitalize on this? Okay.
They're backed up. It's there.
Nicely played around there.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go!
Phalanx from above. Uses a target combo as a filler. Below.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
What are they going to do? Backdashes for space.
This is so good!
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Player one has full drive gauge, but it's off. Victory! Don't let your storm of the grassland get to your head. Or trust me, you're gonna be buried.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Medium kick into Cranial Horn U.
I can't believe that round! That was nuts!
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice! I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever!
Perfect read with the anti-air.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
Alright, curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Both fighters sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be the prime time to let it rip. Throws him. What's next?
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Neither of them willing to give up ground in KO.
Alright, gets a round on the board.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level.
Ooh,
There's the drive impact. That's gonna lead to a juicy punch down.
amazing awareness there.
Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks.
Info! What nasty blows to the back of the head.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
And digs in deep to get that drive impact.
Amazing awareness there.
We're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life, they're willing to risk it all on this critical one to deal that cash money damage they need.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Closes it out.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Pokes with a kick and whips. They're wide open.
Oh no, big whip.
Go heavy.
Okay, okay. What's the follow-up?
Big gauge lead here.
Not a lot happening, but I'm sure there's a point to this.
Man, neither player wants to make the move.
What were they thinking?
That was ridiculous defense.
The parry. The low kick hit.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Noticeable life lead is a comeback still play or done.
I can't believe that round.
Here comes a new challenger.
Everyone's getting fired up and we're just ready to get started.
You know both players are not gonna hold back.
Round one.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
Decides to go with the target combo. The low kick connects.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Uses a drive parry against the attack. Parries the attack and goes for the throw. Ooh. Adds parry to the pressure. Starts the pressure with a rushing attack. Throws to get around their defense.
That was crazy.
So they break forward to pressure. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
Okay, okay.
That drive impact doesn't get through.
Nice block.
KO.
Ooh, nicely played round there.
Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Player 2
Going on the offensive?
brushes that off and keeps going.
Okay, okay.
Bounces on that mistake with the impact for the punch count.
Wow, what a decision. So smart. God, what's gonna happen?
Forward with the horn. Adds some damage. And Flair with the super.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
He sees it coming and shrugs off the attack with armor. Player 1 is dangerously close to running out of drive. But knocked him out of the air.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
You gotta dig down deep here.
Oh, either player just keeps
Closes it out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Final
We're
round.
going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Shows the medium kick. Slices out. Fights the throw. Connects.
Okay, okay. What's the follow-up?
super art. Not shy one bit about it. Now you know. Player 2 is flipping the script with that super turnaround. This is so good! What are they going to do? You're done!
Takes the round.
Wow. Round
It
one.
is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever. Amazing awareness there.
Gets the knockdown, and now, not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 1 chases him down.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Secures the jump in. Adds parry to the press. Goes for the super art. Life lead opens up. Feel slugging it out and getting swift. A chance for big damage with the punish counter.
Amazing awareness there. Oh, who's gonna clutch this one out?
Bang! Hey-o!
That was such a stressful round.
I think I forgot to breathe that whole round.
That right there was some street fighting. So good.
All right, who's gonna swing first?
I think we're gonna see a huge battle. Oh, can they capitalize on this?
Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
They're in the corner and the beatdown continues. KO.
Great round. Nicely done.
Final round. Fight.
Sees it coming and shrugs off the attack with Orly. Gets out of there with the back down. Going for the legs with Portella. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm.
Right.
Gotta be solid anti-air.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Player 2 with the lead. They're gonna end it quick or hang back.
Okay, you're in. Gotta make this one count.
Wow, okay. Escapes the corner and resets the situation midstream. Player 1 cooks one move. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark on the earth.
What? Okay, what's the follow-up?
Drive impact misses. Target combo hit from the tap down and out.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
Sees it coming and shrugs off the attack with armor.
Had the radar up and running.
That was crazy.
It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Not letting that go.
Oh, nice.
Got their eye on the air. Absorbs the attack and fires back. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake down to the wire. That punch counter creates KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
Player 1 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
You got that right. Oh, the next round starts.
Whoa. There we go. Big hit there.
Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this situation will be interesting.
Okay.
Gotta be mindful of reach. It sees it coming and shrugs off. They're going for the super art?
Whoa.
What are they doing? Sweeps the legs with Portella. Below.
What? How do you even think of doing that? Okay, here we go. And they close it out. Good stuff.
Final
We're
round.
going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Charging in. Jump. Backed into the corner. What setups do they have?
Oh man, this could be a
What a smart throw.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Point blank range here. Goes right through the attack with the order.
to explode! I can feel it!
Somehow manages to block the jumping.
Oh, okay, that one hurt.
Connects with the throw.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Elena takes the fight instantly, and she's all finished with homework. Player dares to perform. This is a critical moment.
Oh, either player just needs to one more good time. What? How do you even think of no one could have called it? Did they really just steal that round? What?
Elena,
What?
Player one clinches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
There is nothing more amazing than playing a close match with someone down to the wire like that.
Yo, I can't argue with you. What a game. Player one creates a good corner opportunity.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Knockdown.
Smart stuff there.
The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter.
Do they have the right read on the opponent?
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Bags the range. What did you make of it?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one's gonna survive?
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Grabs him. Ooh. Player one has the life advantage.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
Checks with the medium kick. Gotta be careful not to push the armor to good use. Could be looking to start something.
Man, neither player wants to make the move.
Player one is the drive impact doesn't work.
That was ridiculous defense.
The throw connects.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Feet are not only good for dancing. A smart throw.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
You're done.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
There's no question what lengths both players are willing to go to.
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match. Awesome. Okay, what's the follow-up?
Which fighter will control the pick?
Oh, can they capitalize on this?
Player two with a slight lead. Will they capitalize?
Okay, you're in. Gotta make this one count.
They're in range. We're gonna see a jump in. This can lead to some big damage. Player one, nothing stops this train. Still can't find a way out of this point. Something's gotta give.
Okay, you're in. Gotta make this one count.
Many of them full gauges. Let's the Houdini roll block. This is gonna hurt. Player one can't use any drive move. The super block.
That was ridiculous, Steve. It's over. I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
Opens him up with the throw.
Amazing awareness there.
Scrapping it out up close. Fights back out of the corner. Goes for the throw. Both fighters sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be the prime time to let it rip. Oh.
Okay.
Throws him. What's next? Dashes up. Grabs him.
Oh man, this is so close. Just one hit for either player.
Gets scooped from down low.
Amazing awareness there.
It's there.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Man, they were scrapping. What did you think?
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
Hits with the overhead. Player one kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it.
Right. That definitely makes sense.
Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Dashes up. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Boyd's getting stuck in the meter here, investing in the round.
Okay.
to find a chance to seal the deal here.
Oh, let's go!
KO.
Great round. Nicely done.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go!
Back and forth. Still plenty of time left.
I'm sure both fighters are gonna give this one everything they've got.
Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
They're in range, crowns them from above.
This is so good. Things are about to explode. I can feel it.
For real, can close it out.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Player two was the only one.
Here comes a new challenger.
All right, both players are ready to go. Time to get hype and make some noise.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Decides to go with the target combo. Very dangerous range. Can definitely get clipped by something from up above. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure and get down to the wire. Dashes up. Grabs him.
That was crazy.
Hooks with the medium kick. Both fighters are barely alive.
Ooh, so tense. Both players are so focused right now.
They were building that the whole time.
Nicely played around there.
There's no question what lengths both players are willing to go to.
That right there was some Street Fighter. So good.
Who gained control of the match in the early going?
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Lots of life to play with and full SA meters. What will they do? Putting them in a spin cycle.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
What'll happen here? Gets a little space with the throw.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Needs to find a chance to seal the...
There we go. Big hit there.
So we're dealing with a real gambler. Low on life, still willing to risk it all on this critical art to build that cash money damage they need. Who's going to get down and out?
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
I think I forgot to breathe that whole round.
That right there was some Street Fighter. So good.
We're just getting started here. Who'll take control? Gotta do better than that.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Throws him.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Charging in. Player one has the super gauge advantage. Good decision with that throw.
Oh, okay. That one hurt.
Second pressure ready.
Who's gonna take control of this round?
Pressure down and out.
Takes the round. Wow.
Elena,
Player one had to work extra for that one. Plenty of highs and lows in that match.
Wow. That was, man, I'm at a loss for words. How can you even describe what we just saw?
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent.
All right, what's the plan?
Uses a drive parry against the attack. Backed into the corner with pressure building.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Pops him with the target combo.
Just needs one more good hit. Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Puts the armor to good use. It's there!
Man, that was such a stressful round.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Sees it coming and shrugs off the attack with armor. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. The spacing is so on point right here. Any mistake here will be big. What? It's anti-air!
Okay, what's the follow-up? Okay.
Clutch, anti-air!
What? How do you even think of doing that?
It's gonna kill, no doubt about it. You're done!
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Marisa wins!
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight!
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
This is definitely gonna be a good one. Let's go.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
All right, let's go.
Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book.
Oh, nice.
Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Super armor does its job. Ooh. Dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes. Jump! Barely blocks the jump in. KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Player 2 can work with this lead.
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
They decide to take a breather to regroup. Don't mind me, let's make a flow chart over here.
Man, neither player wants to make the move.
Smart play with the throw.
Amazing awareness there. Ah, what's gonna happen?
Not much life difference. Knockdown and max SA gauges. They both have a chance to score a big payday. Shows the medium kick. Juicy opportunity, takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
Whoa.
Medium kick. You gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. You know we paid to get in here, right?
Man, neither player wants to make the move. Yo, what? What? How do you even think of doing that?
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Closes it out.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Hard fought on both sides. What do you think?
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
Gets out of there with the backdash. Got their eye on the air.
Ooh, nicely done.
Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack.
Just needs one more good hit.
KO.
Great round. Nicely done.
You could tell that one player was not holding back during that round, while the other couldn't get it going.
Was that a button check round or something?
Throws to get around their defense. This is gonna be bad news.
Wow! What a decision! So smart!
Juicy opportunity now in the corner. Goes for the jump. Picks a good spot to use the super.
Amazing awareness there. Oh, this is getting crazy.
What are they doing? Scrapping it out of drive impact misses.
Can't dwell on the past. Let's get ready to win the next fight.
Are we going to see a comeback here?
Are they gonna do it? Are they gonna close this out?
Jump! This is gonna hurt. Deny! Keep cool and lock. You're done!
Takes the round. Wow!
Naniza wins.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen. We'll definitely remember that one.
Hold your breath. What? For the overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Knockdown.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Nicely played round there.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Got that right. Oh, the next round started. Player two did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Super on deck with both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Still struggling for control of the neutral. Just goes for it at this range.
Wait a minute.
Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact.
Wow! What a decision! So smart! Ah, what's gonna happen?
A quick breather. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape.
All right, what's the mix-up? Oh, can they capitalize on this?
The joy of life can't be beat! And
Down and out.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round!
that was
Man, they were scrapping. What did you think?
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Going on the offensive? Nowhere to run.
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
Gotta do better than that.
That was ridiculous defense. Oh, let's go!
Taking chunks out of each other here. Are we going to see a comeback here? This is so tense. This is going to hit for a critical one. Gotta imagine that this is not only going to wreck their life bar, but also their nerves.
Okay, here we go.
Crushes the shin.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Ball splatted to the guard break. Player two is in a very good spot now. Oh, burnout. Was that lining up to the ball faded? Oh, no, you can't do that to me, baby. You're gonna give me a freaking heart attack if you keep flexing like that.
Did they really just steal that round? What?
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
Absorbs the attack and fires back. Ooh. Good parry there, and player two chases him down.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Taking stock. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move.
Just needs one more good
Hits!
Nicely played round there.
Player two with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Sees it coming and shrugs off the attack with armor. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
Punch the armor to good use.
Listen up.
Looking for a chance. Player just going for the super art? Whoa, whoa, whoa. That throw is gonna take off a chunk of it.
Yes, yes, more of that. Keep it up.
A smart throw.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Closes it out.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Player 2, draw super art. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Getting up close and personal. What connects with the throw?
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Goes right to the attack with the arm. The throw connects.
What? How do you even think of doing that? Things are about to explode. I can feel it.
This leads to some failed to desperation. It blocks the counter.
That was ridiculous defense.
They are done.
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Here comes a new challenger.
We got a good match on deck right now, and no one's gonna want to blink once the action gets started.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go or broke.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Player 2 with the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Dangerous range here. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good damage. Combo with the target combo.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Impact's a no-go.
Nice block.
Knock that.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
That punch counter creates a chance for some juicy damage. Hey, oh.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Round 2.
Player 1 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. They gotta be careful here, because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash.
Okay.
The super doesn't hit!
I can't believe they blocked that.
We have to really like this match. It's a banger.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Needs to find a chance to seal the deal. Closes it out.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Final round.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty runbacks.
Throw is denied. What? The low kick hits.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Medium kick hits. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. They may be planning to spin their drive gauge. Reads the jump in perfect.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Here comes the corner pressure.
Oh man, this could
What a smart throw.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Drive gauge on deck. What's the play? They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Jumps, connects with the throw.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Are you for real?
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Wow, that was, man, I'm at a loss for words. How can you even describe what we just saw?
Jumps up, grabs him. Ooh. Oops, that throw misses. Solid anti-air there.
Oh, nice.
Backs him into a corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive will KO.
All right, gets a round on the board.
That last round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
That didn't go well at all. Let's see if they can change it up.
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
All right, curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Connects with the medium kick. Sneaks in above. Spins the meter on the super art.
Wow, what a decision! So smart!
We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
It's there!
That was such a stressful round!
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
I love it when things get crazy like this! Let's go!
Pushes that off and keeps going. They're taking a step back, slowing down the hit. Punish, counter, or react.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Moonlight. Full drive. The stage is set for a comeback. Notice blow heavy.
What? How do you even... Are you for real? I can't believe that round!
Money's
That
up.
was nuts!
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
Nice! I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever!
Manages to block the jump-in attack. Player one chases him down.
Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Goes for the throw.
Ooh, all right, what's the plan?
Very dangerous range. It can definitely get clipped by something. Uses the parry. Can't decide who's gonna stay in the corner. Down to the wire.
Okay. There we go! Big hit!
It brings out the super. How's this going to KO?
Nice way to close out that round.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Player one,
Oh, can they capitalize on this?
the spacing is so on point right now. Any mistake here will be big. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. The armor to good use. Great move. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Juicy opportunity now in the corner. Just go for it at this range.
Wait a minute.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Raw super art.
Wait a minute.
Listen, Elena came to fight answer. That combo finishes it.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Elena.
That was a solid win. Give me your takeaways on what we just saw.
Nicely done. Always good to see practice paying off.
Big roll reaching heavy.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum.
Very dangerous range. You can definitely get clipped by something. Super armor does its job.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Knockdown. Player one needs to be cautious with drive gauge. Burnout is triggered. Will this super art connect?
Ooh, ah, what's gonna happen?
The corner makes it hard to escape. Well, KO!
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Put some distance between them. Doesn't want to engage. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Opens them up with the throw. Player one has a slight life lead.
All right, what's the mix-up? Okay.
Player one will look to apply pressure here. What are they doing? Just go for it at this range. Oops, the throw whiffs. Player one has the super gauge advantage. The throw connects.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Taking chunks out of each other here.
You're done.
Holy moly, that was an
Elena.
amazing round.
Round
They're
one.
still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
Impact's shut out.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Player 1, push the opponent into the corner.
How's this? How's
Super Armor does its job.
Just needs one more good hit.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Throws to get around their defense.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Heading into KO.
All right, gets a round on the board.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
You got that right. Oh, the next round starts. Who gained control of the match in the early going? Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
Wait a minute.
What? Wait a minute! That broke through the super armor? Looking for a chance. Not close enough for the throw. Oh, burnout activate.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
That's not gonna hit.
That was ridiculous defense.
They back rolls him.
Okay. What's the follow-up? Oh, this is getting crazy.
Well, critical art. Yo, what's gonna happen?
Wait a minute.
Oh my God, we gotta stop. Down and out.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Marisa. comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
You know both players are not gonna hold back.
Give me your best shot!
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
And they use the corner to stage a comeback. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Throws him. What's next?
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use.
Nicely played round there.
Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Thanks for jumping. The low heavy 2.
Wow, what a decision! So smart.
The spacing is so on point right now. Any mistake here will be big.
God, what's gonna happen?
Barely blocks the jumping. A quick breather. Super Arch on deck for both fighters. Out there, knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
What? How do you even...
K.O.
Man, that was such a stressful round.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
I can only imagine how good this match is gonna be. Let's go.
Will this Super Art do anything?
Yo, what?
Excellent read.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Here comes the corner. Oh my God, did they just choke it away?
Oh no, big whip.
What a smart throw!
What? How do you even think of doing that?
A real test of nerve here.
Who's gonna take control of this round?
Connects with the throw.
Okay, what's the follow-up? Oh, I can't believe that round! That was nuts!
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Man, that was one of the best fights I've ever seen! You'll definitely remember that one.
Get scooped from down low. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
With a hit, whip, charge in, tricky territory here. They hit each other? Gets the knockdown, and now
That was crazy!
that's some big, juicy damage on that counter. Life lead opens up. It's back into the hits.
Great round. Nicely done.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Grabs him. Ooh. Player 2 has a slight life lead that pushes that off and keeps going.
Okay.
The spacing is so on point right now. Any mistake here will be big. Player 1 will need to play a conservative charges forward.
Oh, this is getting crazy! So close to taking this. Just needs one more opening.
Throws him.
What? How do you even
It's there.
Great round. Nicely done.
And that's the match. That was something else, huh?
Oh, that